back to another Make, Market, and Monetize episode with me. It's Kylea, your favorite crafter and crafting coach, and today we're going all in on Easter and some cute gifts. Now, a lot of people, when they see my stuff, they're like, oh my God, if only I embroidered, I could make really great gifts like you. But guess what? You're just making excuses. These cute little guys are just as awesome, and I'm actually going to customize them with DTF, or you could also even use vinyl, or better yet, if you sublimate, you can sub as well. So let's get into exactly how I would turn these bunnies into a profitable and memorable item. If you're watching this video, that means you're showing up for your business and trying to put all the pieces together so that you can make, market, and monetize. My biggest advice is don't try to do it alone. There's an order to this thing. There's a method to this thing. And one of the things that I do is I coach crafters and help them reach their next level in teaching them how to make, market, and monetize. Come on this side and join the CEO Crafters Collective, where we walk you through start to finish how to get to 10K months and beyond. Hope to see you there. So first, we're going to undress this little guy. You got to take it off, buddy, so we can customize it, and I promise you can put it back on. And kids are absolutely obsessed about these. I love these because these are an alternative method to customize things that are very affordable for your client. These blanks, for example, when I purchased them, they were about $7.50 each, which was very affordable, and I totally love that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to customize this cutie with a DTF print. Now, just think about how creative you can get. You can put names, you can put photos, you can put quotes, anything that you want that little one or an adult, y'all. Please, I am not above getting stuffed animals. But something memorable that you can share with someone for Easter. I love the personalized messages. I'm all in on that. I'm going to use my little baby press. So if you don't have a big heat press yet, that's cool. These heat up so fast. And I think this was about less than $20, right? So I'm going to go through and add this on. And while I'm waiting for this to kind of go through and do what we needed to do here, I just want to say, like, remember, making is a small part of it. So you want to stick around so I can tell you what I would actually do to monetize and sell several of these at the same time. A lot of times, like, unfortunately, don't be mad at me, guys, but if you're just now watching this, you're already behind when it comes to selling for Easter. So we're going to talk about what we can do to get caught up, since we're a little behind the curve in terms of how much time we want to give ourselves to order our stuff, to plan out our marketing, to be able to market and launch that product, and to be able to monetize and fulfill orders in enough time for all of our clients to get their items in the mail to them safely before the actual holiday. So now I just got that little baby on there. I'm just going to let it cool down a bit before we peel it off. I like to do cool peels on my DTF. I find that to be most effective. I actually have some cooling blocks. I don't know where they are, but I have some cooling blocks. Sometimes you just got to get creative. Actually going to use my wand. So much drama here, but this is my tap wand, guys. My credit card is in here so I can tap and pay when I go places. I printed this baby with my 3D printer and I am obsessed, okay? My husband's card is in there. He's so annoyed with me. So yeah, that's kind of what that process looks like. I'm just waiting for it. Ooh, perfect. Look at how easy that peeled off once that was done. Now, the next thing I want to do is crazy. Stick with me right here. Listen, if we're not tapping in and using technology and AI, we are totally behind. So what I'm holding here is called an NFC tag. And I'm going to be able to connect this to a website or a very special message, okay? And for the purpose of this, I'm going to connect this to a very special message that I'm going to record if I were giving this to somebody that I love. So the next thing I'm going to do is grab my phone and I'm going to program the message that I'm going to put on this tag. Hey Kennedy, mommy loves you very much. Here's another Easter. I'm glad to be here with you. We are so thankful for all of God's grace and everything that he has done for us. He has risen, and here's just a small memory. This year you are turning 12 years old, and I'm so excited about everything that God has for you in this season. Yeah, you guys get the point. Okay, so now I have that message. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to program. I'm programming the message to the tag. And then I will be able to put it on a website such as YouTube, something that somebody can use easily for free, or even a Google Drive. And then they'll just be able to go in, and when they tap whatever that message is, it'll come up for them, right? So let's get this little guy dressed, and then let's talk about how we're going to make money selling these. So now that we have our item that we're going to sell, and it doesn't have to be this exact bunny, y'all. Think outside the box, okay? Create your own opportunities. I don't care if these are Dollar Tree items and you put custom t-shirts on them. You don't have to have the exact item, right? Just make it work with what you can find. I'm going to talk about how I would market this. One, I will make sure I go ahead and get me some graphics up. I would start texting people on my phone. I would start reaching out to people in Facebook groups. I would start creating content surrounding these. I would start showing people this process start to finish of how we got here, and showing them what happens when they scan it so that they can include their personalized memories as well, right? And don't forget, you don't have to make every single one physically yourself. You also can just make mock-ups and show them other examples. Like, here's one example that I'm sharing with you, and here's a few mock-ups that you can look at too. This is going to be so great. So that's how I would market the item. The most important part is monetizing, y'all. Get these up on a website. People need to be able to buy 24/7. Nobody wants to DM you. Nobody wants to DM you for orders, okay? So go ahead and get these up either on a simple website like Etsy or TikTok shop, or even your own Shopify page, so that you can control all of your data. So that is what I would do to make, market, and monetize with one of these cuties. If you want to join our free community and learn more about how you can make, market, and monetize with us, just click the link in the comments. I also have some of the links attached for you there so that you can get your own tags and make these items here. It's time to go from craft to cash.